Hi guys, it's the Macintosh Guide and I'm back again with a brand new video. Now this week I'm going to do something similar to what I did with my last video. I'm actually going to be showing you guys my gaming overhaul that I have. Now this is including some of the collection that I've done videos on, some of the stuff that maybe I haven't shown yet. And yeah, I just kind of want to go through all the consoles that I actually use on a regular basis. All the games I actually have for them in terms of physical discs. I've obviously got some digital games, but guys, they're very minimal compared to the disc versions. And yeah, I just thought it would be quite a nice video to show you what I've currently got in 2023. Now I'm hoping to do this every year, depending on if I have time and stuff like that. But guys, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this one. So guys, the first one we're going to have a look at is the PlayStation Portable. Now you guys know I recently did a video on this. I've got the PSP 3000. As you can see, I've got a custom theme installed. This is actually a custom firmware PSP, which I can do a video on if you guys want me to show you how to get custom firmware installed. As you can see, it's currently running 6.6.1 Pro C2 Infinite Tool. So yeah guys, this is the PlayStation Portable. I've got a lot of my CD based games I used to have all on the PSP. If it just loads up, as you can see, there's a load of games in here. But yeah, this is the PlayStation Portable. If we just have a look at the back, guys, as you can see, very nice, very clean, and it's a really beautiful white color that I was able to get. So that's the PlayStation Portable. Now, the next portable we're going to be looking at is obviously my Nintendo 3DS XL. Now, I purchased this a couple of months ago, and I did a long video on it. It is a gem of a device. I like to play some of my games when I'm traveling to work on this machine because it's very light, very easy to port, very portable, and the game library on the Nintendo 3DS is still amazing. It's of course got the 3D effect, which you're not going to be able to tell on camera as well, but it does somewhat give me a bit of a headache, so I usually keep it on the standard. I usually just turn it off, but I actually have custom firmware installed on this 3DS as well. And yeah, I mean, it works brilliantly. I've got tons of games already installed. Currently just been playing Luigi Mansion Dark Moon. So yeah, this was the Nintendo 3DS. If I just show you guys the back of the device, as you can see, very spotless, very clean, some marks here and there, but you know what, it's a wonderful device. It does my justice and I love it to bits. So this was the 3DS XL. Now the next device is of course going to be a console. So we're going to be looking at the 7th generation console, Xbox 360 Elite. I did a big video on this bad boy. I love this machine more than I love the Slim. As you guys probably know, the Xbox 360 Slim I had was quite faulty from CEX. Returned it, they gave me my money back, and I picked up this bad boy instead. No issues so far, fingers crossed. This Xbox 360 is just a gem. I love it. I can play all of my games such as like Red Dead Redemption on the console. I mean, I've got an Xbox Series X I'll show you later, but guys, this was the pinnacle of the 7th generation. This and the PlayStation 3. This is how I was able to start speaking with my friends online. I wasn't a PC gamer, but this is how I got into online gaming, and this was the best time to be a console over. Newer consoles I just don't think are the same as the old ones, but Xbox 360 Elite, as you can see, it also has a 120 gig hard drive up here, which is fully removable if I wanted to, and of course guys, you can see the back. Wonderful device. It still works, no issues. It's a bit dusty here and there, but I try to keep it clean as possible. But yeah, Xbox 360 Elite. Now we're going to be looking at the current gen console. I am of course guys looking for a PlayStation 3, but I've just not had any good luck to find a decent deal. But this is the Xbox Series X. This was the first new generation, the current generation consoles I bought. Loved it, got it day one, very lucky. And do you know what, I actually paid for Game Pass on this, and it has a fantastic library. I don't get as much as time to play on this console as I do on my PlayStation 5, but I love this bad boy. This is a fantastic machine by Microsoft, and I'm pretty sure all the owners who own one love it as well. You can see it's got this beautiful cube type of design, well, I guess rectangular design. Very minimal at the back, as you can see, but yeah, it's just a good looking machine. I love the top of it. It has a nice little green color. You probably can't tell from the camera as well, but yeah, lovely green color. This was the Xbox 360, the Xbox Series X, not 360. Now we're looking at my most used console currently, guys, the PlayStation 5. Now, as you probably can see, a lot of memes came out when this console was brought out with this alongside the Series X. The Virgin Media Box, if you're in the UK, if you guys remember, this machine, this console, so it's not even a machine, it's a console, is mind-blowing. I love it. I play Final Fantasy, the new one, guys, it's amazing. And it kind of reminds me of gaming with my friends back in the 7th generation console. Now, I did own a PlayStation 4, but I don't own one anymore. I can play all my PS4 games on the PlayStation 5 need be. So yeah, fantastic console, love it. I actually love this design. I think it's a beautiful looking console. And yeah, the only thing, guys, I've realized about both new generation consoles, both the Series X and the PS5, is the hard drive makes a louder noise when you put the disc in. So yeah, not quite sure why that's still the case, but do you know what? It is what it is. Love the console, still can do it. And one thing I really love about the Sony, what they've done, is the PlayStation app, sorry. I can actually just go on the PlayStation app, speak with my friends through the app, or I can just plug in my normal headphones, Apple headphones, onto my controller, and just continue. Whereas on the Xbox Series X controllers, you cannot use an Apple headphones to speak with your friends, which I just find very ridiculous. So brilliant job, Sony. Love the console, loving the games. Now we're going to be looking at the last new generation console, which is the Nintendo Switch. Now this console, I believe, has been in the market since 2017, so this is the 6th year of the console. As you can see, I've got the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom edition. It is a beautiful Nintendo Switch. As you can see my ugly face, of course. It's a really good job by Nintendo, really. I actually love it. I think it's better than the Splatoon version that they released. It's a wonderful console. Let me just boot it up and show you. It's just a fantastic device. You can see some of the games already I've installed. Guys, Tears of the Kingdom, beautiful game. I also sometimes play Breath of the Wild again. It is an amazing game, Nintendo. Brilliant job of bringing those onto your platform. And yeah, just a fantastic handheld console. Because it's a bit larger, I tend to take my 3DS everywhere. But when I'm on the plane or anything like that, I love to play with this. So fantastic. Love the Nintendo Switch. Great job. This is the OLED model, if you guys were wondering. So the next portion of the video is going to be talking about the accessories that you have. Your console will not work without a controller, guys. So let's just quickly have a look at what controllers I have and some of the accessories I have for my console. So the first one is going to be the Xbox 360 Elite controller. As you can see, it's a standard Xbox 360 controller. I actually have a 4800 mAh battery pack installed. It works absolutely fine, simple, easy to charge. I believe it's a micro USB charging for this. But yeah, you guys all know the Xbox 360 controller was one of the best controllers to use. I could plug this into my PC, continue playing as I want. Yeah, lovely, comfortable, nice and fantastic. 7th generation was one of the best gaming centric consoles of the generation ever. And this controller made it even much easier. It's a simple matter of clicking on here, Xbox 360 starts, fully wireless. If I wanted to play wirelessly, or I can even plug it in with the cable as well. So this is the Xbox 360 controller. Now the next one we're going to be looking at is the Series X. And for the Xbox Series X, I received the default controller, of course. This is a wonderful controller, but you know what, guys? I feel like they could have evolved this just a bit more. I believe it's similar to what the Xbox One controller was. It's standard. I mean, it does my job. It works absolutely fine. I'm not a pro gamer or any of sort. This controller was absolutely fine for me. It worked flawlessly, had no issues with it. Just to show you the back, it's just, you just put batteries in here, call it a day and start it off. It's a USB-C charging controller, so very modern, nice approach. Now, I actually was very lucky and I was able to pick up one of these for quite cheap, which was a Xbox Series X. This is the Xbox Elite controller, sorry, not Series X, where a lot of these things were removable. You can remove every single component besides the buttons, which made it quite nice and enjoyable. You can actually set the triggers to stop for your preference. So if I put them here, you can see there's barely any flex on here. If I put it in the middle, it's a bit more flex, and if I put it all the way to the top, very normal. So it has different uses for like, racing games and your shooters. This controller was one of the best. Now, the biggest issue with this controller is this is actually already a replacement controller from Microsoft. This controller stopped working because it had the drifting issue. But I don't want to delve into it too much. Would I suggest getting one of these Elite controllers? Yes, I do, but just be aware about the drifting issue. Now, it also comes with this beautiful box where it is a USB-C chargeable case, and you get all your extra accessories that you want to put in. Also, these nice back triggers as well. So that's the Xbox Elite controller. Now, for the PlayStation 5, guys, we've got the lovely new modern looking DualShock controller, which is, I believe, DualShock 5, if I'm correct. I might be incorrect and someone's going to tell me that you're an idiot, but that it is what it is. It is a wonderful looking controller. You've got your touch sensitive, I believe it is, and pressable, but whatever this is. You've got your lovely looking arrow controls. You've got your standard looking, the unique buttons for the PlayStation. You've got your analog sticks here. You've got a lovely button press here. You've also got another mic in or speaker here. You've got your toggle for muting your mic and turning it on. The triggers, oh guys, it's a USB-C function controller, but the triggers, guys, are amazing. Any racing game, and let's say you're changing down again, you feel it. You feel it. You feel a gear change. It makes the experience so futuristic, and I love what Sony have done with this. Best controller I've ever used, and I love it. So that's the PlayStation 5 white controller. Now, I wasn't just done there. I also received a black PlayStation 5 controller. I have not unboxed it yet, and I will be looking to unbox this soon. It just looks beautiful. I'm actually looking into getting black faceplates for the PlayStation 5 console, so I can then rep this black controller. And one more interesting thing, guys, as you can see the blue lights that are here. I was playing Grand Theft Auto the other night with some of the lads. The police siren was going off. The controller emits the police like signs. It's so amazing, guys. It's just so futuristic. I love it, Sony. You've done such a good job with this console. Now, another accessory I also received is the Joy-Con Comfort Grip. Guys, this is a game changer when you're playing stuff like Grand Theft Auto on the Nintendo Switch. It's a must. I believe it's a must accessory if you're going to be playing Legend of Zelda. It is a lifesaver and so much easier to play with. As you can see, I've got a spare one that I've got boxed. And another one which actually I recently picked up with the DualShock 5, which I still need to unbox. It's the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Sorry, I was about to cough there, guys. Probably heard me choke a little bit. Again, haven't unboxed this, but I'm very excited to unbox this controller. It looks great. I know there's a Tears of the Kingdom controller which maybe I might purchase. Let's see. But I'm going to be switching to using this controller when my Nintendo Switch is docked, because I prefer playing it docked than actually handheld. I don't know why, I just love it on my ultra wide monitor it instead. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I'll do a video on unboxing both the PS5 and this controller, and then doing a bit of a semi review on those. But yeah, those are the accessory guys for all my consoles that I have. And last thing out of all the things, guys, let's just look at all the games I have physically available. If I went to all my console games, we're talking about being here for a while. So let's start off with the Nintendo side. Pokemon Moon. I actually barely played this game, guys. I'm not really a big Pokemon fan, in all honesty, but I did play the game for a couple of hours. It's okay. It's didn't really entice me as much as the previous Pokemon games have. But yeah, Pokemon Moon being the first one. Also have Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. Brilliant game. Suggest you buying one of these if you guys haven't. It's really good, really interesting, and having fun with it. Then we're going to be looking at some of the Nintendo Switch games. So I know guys, the comments are going to be coming in about this one. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy. I actually like it. I think it looks really nice. I play a dock mode and I'm enjoying it. I know some of the missions are a bit glitchy here and there, but I love Grand Theft Auto. I loved all three of them, completed them in the previous versions, and yeah, I really like it. Of course, you've got the new one, which is Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Beautiful, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. It is a beautiful game. Yeah, there's nothing more really I can say about that one. I can say the very same for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Another beautiful game. Play a dock mode all the time. It is a masterpiece. So another 10 out of 10 game. The next one is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I play this when people are around, party games. It's one of those type of ones. Really enjoyable. As I've got two Joy-Cons and I've got the controller. It is quite fun to play. Do have to ask some people to bring their own Joy-Cons, which I do also plan on buying my own spare ones. But yeah, it's quite nice party game for the family. Then we're looking at Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Really fun, really easy to play, really good to pick up. I'm a newbie at Mario. I don't really play Mario that much in the past, so it is a nice game to play in my free time. And last but not least, on the Nintendo side, Luigi's Mansion 3. Guys, beautiful. Nothing more you can really say. It's a really good looking game. I suggest picking this bad boy up. Yeah, I got it for really cheap. I believe I only picked it up for about £12, which is a freaking surprise. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. Then we're going to be jumping on to the Xbox 360 side. So you can probably see I've got a massive pile right here. So the first one, FIFA 12. Yes, guys, I am a FIFA fanboy, and this was my favourite FIFA alongside FIFA 11. So FIFA 12, you can see Wayne Rooney, and is that Jack Wilshere? I can't remember if it's the Jack Wilshere. Might be, possibly. I can't remember that, but that's FIFA 12. Forza Motorsport 4. Oh, guys, what can I say? This was one of the best Forza games I've played. It's got Top Gear narrating it. Masterpiece, beautiful looking as well. But yeah, Forza Motorsport 4. Then we've got two of my favourite all-time games. You've got PGR 3 and PGR 4. So if you guys don't know, Project Gotham Racing was a series back in the days before Forza came out. Forza has quite similar traits to it, but Forza's obviously more open world. But two beautiful games, two amazing games. Really enjoy them. I'm actually going to do another playthrough of both of them. So yeah, Forza Motorsport, PGR. Sorry, not Forza Motorsport. All-time favorite game. Now there's been rumors going on. The Red Dead Redemption remake is coming out in the next couple of days or next couple of weeks. There has been a rating in the Korean gaming rating board, or whatever you want to call it. I've played this probably about 4 times now. It is a beautiful game, as well as Red Dead Redemption 2 is a beautiful game. Skate 3. I actually joined the Skate series quite late. I actually played Skate 2 first, and then I played Skate 3. Loved it. Used to play this all the time after school with all the boys. Yeah, just really nice. One of the good games from EA before they became a greedy company. Need for Speed Pro Street. Now, I know this is a very dodgy entry, as it was more closed circuited racing, but I actually enjoyed it. I think I really like it. I like the graphics of the game, and I think it's a good playthrough to have currently, and you guys will realise why this is such a good game. The next one is a bit of a hidden one. It's a hidden gem, the Saboteur. This got off the radar quite quickly from people, but this is one of the best games you can play. If you pick this up on a PS3 or the Xbox 360 or even on PC, guys, you will enjoy it. Saboteur, open world game. I highly suggest it. The next one is so a little story about Grand Theft Auto 4. When I bought a PS3, this was actually the game that was bundled with it. Loved it, absolutely loved it. Played it. Every time I reset my PC or anything like that, or I get a new console, I like to play GTA 4 first. I don't know why, it's just a thing. I just like playing GTA 4. It's the mechanics, everything for 2008 standard, out of this world. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Better than GTA 5. So please, GTA 6, make it as good as this. Then we got a classic, FIFA 7. I enjoy it because the difficulty is actually much better, but the shooting mechanics are freaking whack. But FIFA 7, good game. Oh, now we're going into my wrestling world. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. You can see Triple H is on the cover. Guys, we all know how fun this game was. This was one of the best games that came out on the Xbox 360. And I'm kind of sad it didn't come to the PS3. But SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, everyone had fun with this one. It's like Here Comes the Pain type of fun. Then we've got another WWE game, which is WWE 2K14. The 30 years of WrestleMania. Oh yeah, love it. Bit sad because of the Benoit stuff that's not the main event match for WrestleMania 20, but it is what it is. We all know what he did. But 2K14. And the last game I have on the Xbox 360 is Sleeping Dogs. Who has not played Sleeping Dogs? If you have not played it, where are you? Are you like living under a closet or something? This is an amazing game. This is as fun as GTA 4, guys. Sleeping Dogs, have a playthrough. So that's the Xbox 360 collection. Now we're going to move on to Xbox Series X, Xbox One type of games, because they're all Xbox One games in reality. So the first one being is Need for Speed. This obviously I bought when I had an Xbox One. It's backwards compatible, so you can play this on the Xbox Series X. If you have not played this game, what are you doing? It is an always online game. However, the servers are still up. You can still play it. It is very fun. It is better looking than some of the newer Need for Speed games. And I highly suggest it. I don't know what you guys have been doing. This is a really good game. A lot of people slept on this game. So, yeah, Need for Speed 2015. Well, I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know how I feel about FIFA. I think this is going to be the last FIFA I ever purchased. FIFA 23. This included the World Cup mode. You can see Kylian Mbappe. Please, mate, come to Real Madrid. That's one message I got for you. I'm a Real Madrid fan. Just come, mate, please. But I didn't enjoy it, guys. In all honesty, I don't enjoy it. I don't actually even play it anymore. I think I'm actually going to sell this. But FIFA 23, one of the worst ones in the bunch. And of course, Rockstar Games, LA Noire. This is a masterpiece. Again, it's an Xbox One game, but I play it on that Series X. It is a beautiful gem. So if you didn't play this in the 360 days, you need to pick it up for the Series X or the Xbox One. It is a masterpiece. And yeah, it was just, again, just as GTA 4 was, it was too futuristic in terms of its mechanics and in terms of gameplay, the characters. So yeah, need to pick this one up, guys. LA Noire. And now we've got to the final console, which is the PlayStation 5. So, Final Fantasy. This is the... Oh, guys, I don't know what I can say about this. This game's amazing. I've played a couple of hours already. I'm hooked. I love it. I think it's a masterpiece of a game. I never played Final Fantasy 15. And I actually downloaded it because it's part of the PlayStation Plus bundle. So, Final Fantasy 16 is a gem. The next one is AEW Fight Forever. Picked this up just the end of last month when it came out. Again, another masterful of a game. It is wonderful. It is beautiful. It is definitely worth having a purchase of. Yeah, AEW Fight Forever. WWE 2K23. Oh yeah, of course I've got to buy one of these games, guys. This is the best 2K game that's come out since 2K14. Love it. The Super Cena mode, jokes. But it is a wonderful looking game. It is balanced. It is very equal. The online's a bit weird here and there, same as AEW Fight Forever. You can see both AEW and WWE head to head. 2K23 is much better, that's for sure. AEW Fight Forever needs to fix some bugs. The online is just screwed in this game, but it's so much like No Mercy to an extent. But those are the two wrestling games I've got. Gran Turismo 7, Snooze Fest. It is so money centric to play this game. It's ridiculous. I actually had so much high hopes of this game, but I was very disappointed. But this Gran Turismo 7, I mean, don't take me wrong, guys, it's a wonderful game, but it's just so boring to play. It's just not, it's a simulating game, but it is what it is. Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. I have not actually played this as much, guys. I have not had the time, because I've been busy with so many other games, as you can see. But the little time I've spent with it, it is a great game. I've played Ratchet and Clank on the previous consoles. I actually am going to be doing an entire playthrough of all the Ratchet and Clanks via the stream service that you get with PlayStation Plus. But yeah, it's good to see our little fella come back again on the PS5 in a big way. Need for Speed Unbound, good game in my opinion. Good game, good mechanics, just lackluster from EA in terms of updates and Criterion. Just, guys, come on, give us some content. There's not that much content, and that's the problem with Need for Speed games. They don't know what to do. Put some content, put some wacky stuff in, put some free DLC in that you'll be getting people to come together. Stop this subscription-based rubbish. Stop it. And in-app purchases. But Need for Speed Unbound, it's a good game. It's a good pick. It's actually going quite cheap nowadays, so yeah. Pick it up in my opinion. And last but not least, again, yes, I've got the trilogy on the PS4 version, which obviously works on PS5. Guys, as I said, I actually enjoy playing this game. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not a guy who's going to care too much about bugs and glitches. I haven't really seen that many, but it's a nice game to have. I like it. I love the originals, and I love this one. GTA 6 can't come any sooner. And the new Red Dead Remake. When Red Dead Redemption Remake comes out, guys, I'll be on that. But these were all the games I obviously own. Just wanted to say thank you for sticking so long for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, just like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.